Yo, put in my house, back another video, and today I got some stuff to tell y'all. But before I get into that, let me introduce y'all to this beauty right here. Her name is Baby Girl. I wanted to name her Baby J, but my mama and my sister said, hell no. So she's Baby Girl. Say hey. Say hi. She could be bad, but she's so damn cute. I promised her some catnip if she did the video, and she did not want to do the video. Like, I literally had to chase her down, man. I didn't slip a couple times. I didn't hit my ankle a couple times. I hit my booty cheek. It was, but it was all worth it for this 52 second cameo. So, yeah. Also, hair's looking crazy, but hey, I still look good though. Alrighty, baby girl, get out of here. You get your catnip later. Now, the juiciness. I hugged some fine shit, 2 fine chicks, and something interesting happened. This one's first. So I get home from work. My bow bro and his family, I guess they're having some celebration. I don't know. Now we catching up, we outside, chilling, talking, laughing type shit. Then 3 girls get out the van. Now I'm sitting here, I'm like, who are these 3 fine ladies? Now he looked at me, he was like, bow bro, chill. He said those was his wife's friends. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, shoot, she should put me on. I'm just playing. But nah, real talk though, they was fine. Like, one girl had on all red, the other girl had on all blue, and the other girl had on white and gold. So it was 2 of my favorite colors. Red and white. Blue. I like it, but it ain't really my favorite color. Now, if a fine girl was to wear a blue dress, or that or her blue, I fucks with it. But I'll still wear blue clothes at the end of the day. It's just not my particular type of color. But hey, I'm hoping to change. So anyway, all 3 of them's fine. Luckily, only 1 out of the 2, the other 2 were engaged. So we got to talking, and they looked at me, and they looked at my bow bro. Now, they got to talking in their language or whatever, so I'm sitting here looking like a complete idiot. But then I remembered, in my phone, I got the conversation thread. I got Google, so I was able to translate. Because sadly on my phone, it doesn't have the freaking Swahili language. So I couldn't use the freaking, conversation thing. So I had to use good old Google. And I was being a little nosy. Boy, being a little nosy, yeah. So I had my phone out. And I had it out or whatever. I'm like I'm texting, whatever. Funny man hives, more like sneaky man hives. Sneaky and freaky. So anyway, they was talking about me. They was asking who I was. They was like, who is this American or whatever. And then my boy G, he was all like, this is my bow bro from high school or whatever. We've been boys since high school or whatever type shit. And then they started saying I was cute. Now the ones that were engaged, they said I was cute. And they said they liked my hair. Now mind you, like I said in the beginning, a little bit of a hot mess, but like I said. And then the other girl sat there and was all like, your hair may be nappy, but it do look good, especially the white and gold or whatever. I'm like, thank you. So anyway, me and my barber continue talking, and I know what y'all finna say, Jerry, I hope you got the numbers. Now, the other ones that were engaged, they don't really give their numbers out. Now, understandable because they're engaged and about to be married, so that's something you don't want to do. Now, the other girl, I did secure the digits, but sadly, she ain't looking for no relationship because she just got out of a marriage, so she's divorced. But a win is a win. I got the digits and I got the hug. Now, when I hugged her, it was a pretty good hug. She smelled good. It smelled like It was a mix between vanilla, strawberry, and some of that some of the Muslim cologne. No, wait, perfume that you wearing. It was pretty good. You know, I was kind of a little daydreaming a little bit. I was like, you know, I was looking to the sky, smiling or whatever. And then she went inside. Then my bow bro G looking at me. He's like, dang, bro, you could have been in there, man. If she didn't get divorced or whatever. I was like, you know, yeah. I was feeling myself a little bit. I was like, I felt good. And they looked at me. They was like, oh, I know, man. So we continued talking. And then eventually he invited me in the house or whatever. Now, I didn't eat nothing, because, you know, I don't be eating. No disrespect to the culture, but I don't really eat, you know, Somali food. But luckily, me being my black ass, they had some fried chicken in that bitch. So y'all already know what I did. I ate the fried chicken. So I got me a little plate. I had some chicken, and luckily, it was cracked chicken. And I had me some hot sauce. So I was in there eating, and once again, them same old girls was looking at me. They was all like, you only gonna eat chicken? I was like, yeah, I don't really mess with the Somali food or whatever. Then they tried to get me to try it. And, you know, I wasn't gonna try it, but hey. Listen, y'all. If fine shit, tell you to do something. Sometimes you gotta do it. Now, in this case, I didn't do it. You know, I stood strong. I was like, no, I don't mess with it, so I'm not gonna do it. So I didn't do it. And she looked at me, she like, that's too bad. Or whatever, and I was like, I just want some chicken. Then my other bow bro was in there briefly. Well, his brother was in there. We all just got to talking, and then we got to dancing, and yeah. That's the first fine shit I hugged. Now the second one, this is the one I like the most. So the second one, now this was the other day I was in the swings, you know, doing a little jog, and I see some fine shit. Now this one was a sexy, gorgeous. Dang, the goddamn video cut out. But like I was saying, the fine Medina. White shorts, red top, black sports bra. I don't know what y'all finna say. That man Jerry was checking out those cherries. Now the top she had on, you could technically see, you know, the sports bra. And then one type of tops. I don't know what they're called. I don't know. Anyway, just story. So I saw her. And I said something in Spanish. I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember what I said. But the thing I said in Spanish was, I said, you look beautiful. And yeah, that's what I said. I said, you look beautiful. Then she looked at me. She was all like, oh, you mixed with, she was like, you Blexican. I was like, nah, girl. I'm just black. I'm just black. With the stacks. Got little racks. I'm like a lack. Ooh, I just got done spitting this heat on this track. Hashtag bars. But no, I didn't say that. But no, we just got to talking. And luckily we ended up jogging together or whatever. So I was like, I gotta get back. So we jogged. And then she had to leave. She was like, she gotta get back. And sadly, the Latina had a boyfriend. But she liked black guys. She like black guys with braids. I was feeling myself. But nah, I don't know what y'all finna say. Oh, this nigga Jerry about to get me this braids. She still like that. So, she was leaving. And you know, I was sitting there. I was like, damn, I gotta get something. I gotta get the number. I was like, I gotta get something. That's what my pops always told me. You going out with some fine shit. That's what my pops, his pops, his pops, and his pops, and my uncle, and my other uncle, and my other uncle, and my bow bros. That's what they all told me. If you own a date with a fine lady, wait, hang on. If you on a date, if you out, or whatever with a lady, you gotta at least leave with something. Now, I ain't talking about what y'all think I'm talking about. I ain't that type of guy. What I'm meaning, sometimes you gotta leave with at least like a little, at least a number, one of the socials, kiss on the cheek, something. Luckily, Your boy left with a little something, something, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this video. Now, I tried to get the number, but she said she don't give out her number. Now, I know what y'all about to do. Y'all about to be like, oh, God, she's if that was the case, I don't care. There's other Latinos, the Spanish girls out there. But, even though she didn't give out the number, so I'm about to get ready to leave, and she looking at me. She's like, where you going? And then I was like, I'm about to go home. And she's like, no hug or whatever. She was like, she was gonna sit there and be like, didn't your mama teach you to hug a lady before you leave or something, she was saying. I was like, my mama raised me right. So I went in for the hug. And luckily, there's that one hug when the girl puts her arm around the shoulder, so it was that type of hug. And I had my hand around her waist or whatever. And she looked at me. She was like, if you grab my booty, I'm gonna knee you in the balls. I'm like, oh my God. So we hugged for a little minute. Then, I was hugging a little tight, And it was a nice little hug. And she had on best perfume ever. Now, let me see if I remember saying. Let me see if I can remember. Now, I know what y'all finna say. This man Jerry out here looking fine shit, and he's smelling the perfume? He's a freaking weirdo. He's out here sniffing perfume like...